What's the craziest thing they try to sell you? Because that was an interesting part of the film, all the stuff they were trying to sell you guys.
Yeah, I've been trying to sell medieval daggers, knives, porn with animals and all that good stuff.
Yeah, they seem to have a lot of knives and porn. That guy with the porno coming over.
One of my guys one time, but I'm telling you, they give you like 40 for the price of one in this porn deal. And one of my soldiers one time bought it, but all 40. He had some Egyptian porn, so I'm like, whoa, I gotta check that out.
Egyptian porn. It's got to be some hairy stuff.
That's well, you're putting your life on the line in these Muslim countries to do porn. So.
It's a guy and a girl shaking hands.
Hold on, she showed her ankle though. She's a dirty, dirty woman.
That is some hardcore.
Yeah, I'm telling you.
What do you get in with Egyptian porn? Is it the same, or is it a little different?
Slightly different.
Yeah.
Sometimes, though, they'll just give you a blank disc, you know. You think you made out for $5, you bring it home, and it's blank.
They learned quickly over there.
Capitalism, man, it's universal.
Yeah.
Hey, Pink, you doing better?
Oh, yeah, man, I'm good. Yeah. That was filmed pretty much early on when I got back, and, yeah, I was having a couple difficulties early on, but it all kind of subsides a little bit.
How long
About a year,
the end of the movie till now?
Been back about a year.
We've been home for like a year and 3 months, maybe.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Hey, Pink, were you the one with was it the spider on the windshield?
Spider on the windshield.
Or was that Mike?
Moriarty. That
was Moriarty. Yeah, because we talked about that earlier. All right, I'll forget that one then.
Yeah, I like the battle in the tank with the scorpion and the spider.
That was pretty cool.
Yeah, that was a little wild.
One of the guys in our platoon, Warren, was just kind of a nut job. He liked bugs, and he'd go find anything he could.
I got to tell you guys, you know, we're handed screener copies all the time. We're like, all right, we'll check this out, and we'll watch it for 5 or 10 minutes. Like, all right, I have enough info to fake it on the air. But I got to tell you, I was pissed because I really wanted to go to bed real early, you know, last night because I got a really long weekend, and I'm like, you know.
Don't complain to these guys about anything.
I know about
anything.
His maid was late.
Yeah, right. Jesus. But there's a compliment in there. I wanted to go to bed, but I couldn't because the movie was that good.
So did they when the shelling started. What are you trying?
No.
You bastards. I missed an hour of sleep because of you.
These guys were over in Iraq, but do you understand? His sushi took longer than it was supposed to.
That's right.
Don't worry, I'm crying for you, dude.
Holy shit, I'm such an asshole. I really am an asshole.
You're not an asshole at all. You're a very legitimate beef, and I don't blame you.
Oh, my God. But,
Starbucks coffee got cold, man.
Yeah. So, I finally went to bed, but I made sure I got up earlier so I could watch the rest of the film so we could be prepared because I just loved it. I thought it was great. I really did.
Didn't you guys win? What did you win? Just Tribeca Film Festival?
Yeah, we won Best International Feature Documentary. It was awesome to premiere. Yeah. It was our world premiere in New York, so for us it was.
Was De Niro there?
Exciting. Yeah.
Oh, great as that.
Did you get a picture with him?
Fucking awesome.
Did you get a picture with him?
No.
Yeah, he's really kind of weird about that.
The what I love about it is now you could tell. I could kind of tell your political affiliation by the movie because of little comments that are thrown in, which is, you know, fine. I don't see you as a pro-Bush person. But that being said, there's no way the soldiers can fake an affiliation, or whenever you're doing an interview with the brass, there's always the company line and they gotta like stand. But the soldiers, the guys that are doing the work out there, are the most honest people in any documentary about the Iraq War that you see, and that's the part that's the greatest thing about this movie is the honesty you get out of the soldiers. They don't want to be there. They're going to tell you, I don't want to fucking be here. I don't like these people. I don't want to be here. I don't think this is working. I'm going to stay here. This is my job. I'm here with my guys.
Exactly.
But the honesty, it transcends any political boundaries, which I think is great when the soldiers are just talking honestly like that.
I think, actually, I'd just like to say it was very important in making this that I not inject, or we not inject what we thought. It really was to show and to share the journey with them, because I would say I think the film is political in the best sense of the word, of that I think it encourages dialogue, and you see different people's opinions, and hopefully it can stimulate discussion of what it means to be boots on the ground in Iraq, what it means to lock and load and leave the base every day, and be in this 360-degree war, which is, you know, you are the front line wherever you are. I think it's important to establish that. It's not polemical. It doesn't have an agenda.
Right.
The agenda is, this is what it These are 3 stories, and the stories of the women left, at home.
Yeah.
Because they serve too.
You give us an unbelievable peek at what's going on over there.
Because that'll turn a lot of people off one way or the other. Whether it's pro or against or whatever. If too much of that is in a film, people sit there and go, "Hey, fuck this guy," Hey, you bush lover. Or the other one, hey, you fucking this, that, I've been called a left-wing liberal tree-hugging ass and a right-wing conservative warmonger for the same sentence. Like the same thing. And I've read and gone, wait, how the hell did you pull that out? Yeah. But it's so hard to have any kind of opinion one way or the other, and that's why I like this. There wasn't an opinion. It was action. It was the soldiers doing what they do, regardless of why they're there, who they're there for, that's the honesty that I really enjoyed.
And I also think that this film, so often in war movies, you see, unfortunately, those who are killed, or those who are horrifically maimed, or those mentally who just are so bad off. I think this movie tells the story of the majority of soldiers who go, they fight, and they come home.
Yeah, come home, and they got those memories in their head, and another thing is how much like your friends they all are. And, when you guys are hanging out before you're deployed and goofing with each other, and... Is he taking a piss?
Wait. Stephen Pink, you taking a piss?
Yeah, I'm taking a leak.
Thought so. I know the sound of a piss anywhere.
That's right.
No, 2 countries are listening to you.
This guy's very healthy, by the way.
He's like a horse.
No stage right there, huh?
That's great.
What are you doing? You're not pulling a Budweiser fucking truck. Oh, my God.
I actually think you raise a great point, because there is a big disconnect very often between those who know a soldier or who, a family member versus...
Yeah, and they're just
people
guys.
Who don't know anybody.
They're just like
neighbor.
your friends
Exactly.
and people you hang out with, and then they're over there, and it becomes like a movie. It's fake. It can't be real, but, it's there, and it shows it in your film.
Also there's just 3 of us were in a lot of. They primarily focus on 3 of us, but there's a lot of other soldiers in Charlie Company 3172nd that did a lot of good stuff, and also my soldiers I'm really proud of, Specialist Bauer and Specialist Nestor. So those are some badass dudes.
Wow,
just wanted to give a quick shout out.
Yeah, you're
to them.
smart to do the shout outs.
What's that, Pink?
Love those guys.
Oh, I'm just saying that Zach was pretty diligent and tough on his guys the whole time, but for good reason. I mean, they came home alive,
Yeah,
So
yeah.
to hear him give him a shout out, and if these guys are listening, they'd probably never expect that. I thought that was kind of funny.
Hey,
Go back to pissing.
Where do you guys all live?
buddy.
Where do you guys live?
this was all in the New Hampshire, Boston
I live in
area?
New Hampshire, but I'm from Watertown, Massachusetts. A good
I live in
blue-collar town.
Falmouth, Mass.
Falmouth.
Oh, Cape Cod.
Yeah, man.
And Mike Moriarty lives in Windsor, New Hampshire.
Yeah. Hey, one other thing, because it looks like you guys got a lot of interviews. Obviously, there's someone out there with a cell phone getting nervous. Is that part of you guys?
That's Allie.
Oh,
Oh, okay.
She's cool.
Well,
She's cool.
it's our
I think
producer.
She's just pacing.
Oh, okay.
And-
The
That's what
vehicle
they do.
graveyard really got me. Really
Yeah, that
got
was
me.
something to
Mike.
see.
That
Mike Moriarty.
really
It
got
was-
me and brought it home, man.
It's just acres of burnt out and blown up military vehicles that, and he said each one has a story behind it. When you look at it, you just see a burnt out hulk of it, but then you think of who was in there. Did they get out? Did some of them get out? How was it hit? Where was it? And then that ever present, am I going to be in that vehicle? The next one that ends up down here is just I don't know how you do it. Again, it's something no one could really understand. So
Yeah, it's a tough job, but it's also a job where you got to be mission focused, battle focused every day, and not worry about these things, especially as a leader. Otherwise, if your guy's seen you being
Yeah. Is it ever? This is going to be a weird question, but is it ever fun?
I think so. I mean, sounds bad, but combat, it's addictive. Why do you think soldiers all throughout history have always wanted to see combat? It's one hell of an adrenaline rush.
it seemed like a couple of the guys when they got back were kind of like, "What the fuck do I do with myself?" It's like I gotta hop in the minivan and go shopping. I was just being shot at and shooting at people, and there's action, and then you go back to a life that's pretty mundane.
And now you're driving a minivan, getting pulled over for going 7 miles over the limit. I mean, that's gotta be strange.
Going
Or
drive
go-
through
or-
a Dunkin' Donuts.
Or you gotta listen
Yeah.
to some asshole boss. Like, what? I have to listen to you now? Do you know what I was doing a month ago?
Yeah, it's
2
quite the
months
rush.
ago?
Yeah.
All right.
How annoying is it when you talk to somebody as a soldier who's like trying to express opinions about the war that you think are idiotic and they're like one of